Nate here. This week, the North Star Invitational hits the road and visits Sidekick Toys in Grand Haven. Pre-register now with the link in the comments, and we'll see you this Sunday, August 9th. Oh, we are in a top 8 action here already. Man, the day flies when you're watching awesome game after awesome game.
No kidding.
Here in the top 8, we have Steven on Oscillio 1 versus Mags on Kassai.
Yep. Mags notably from a previous game. I believe it was round 4. Navigating Kassai through a gravy matchup. Handling things, handling
By the
business,
book.
taking it down.
Yep. Textbook. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now here we have what I think many might consider a little bit tougher matchup. Historically, a lot of warriors struggling into wizards. And we see off the rip here, no arcane barrier presented by Mags.
This makes a lot of sense. I think if you know what type of Oscillio you're against, you get to kind of pick that a little better. But also, can you really beat a spell wizard anyway?
Is it going to even matter?
Yes.
And I think what we're seeing here, we see Old Knocker, we see Bracers of Belief telling us that there are attacks in the deck. So Mags may not be punished for keeping blocking armor in the arena.
So it looks like there's sword for 6 to start. Steven's going to start. We'll start by blocking with a meteoric impact, or sorry, a comet collision. Excuse me. Blade Runner following up with reaction. Do we see the burn of the use of the Fate Foreseen here? That makes a lot of sense. Just cover 7.
Clean block.
Yep.
Might as well on turn 0.
Just block as much as you can. Let's see. And that. Yep, the second sword will be coming in for 5, maybe 6. Or no, excuse me, 8. That's right.
Ooh.
Because it's slice and dice.
That's a lot of damage.
That is.
Get rid of an instant. You find some blocking cards, Stephen? I think we have 1 blocking card.
Yep, and then blocks for 2, basically and effectively a 1. So this is 9 on 2. So
already starting at 36, if I'm not mistaken.
36. So we go down to 29.
That is not the way you want to start the game. I mean, at some point, Kassai became an aggro hero. I don't quite know exactly when that happened, but these numbers that she's able to put out are impressive.
Yep, and I do like this decision based off the hand extra to go off the arsenal. You are pushing some pretty significant damage on turn 0.
Making the bet, am I going to catch this Oscillio with a no block in hand?
Yep, and do we see a? Okay, so Steven's going to keep the likely keep this electrostatic discharge. Makes sense. It's kind of its own head jab. It's also an instant that can be cycled away.
Both players draw up.
Yep, scar for a scar, gone in a flash. Gone in a flash, certainly one you want to see.
An easy one to leverage. I see 2 gone in the flash.
Okay.
So I predict we're just going to see, this 4 go again into 7, and then set a gone in the flash for a potential combo turn in the near future.
Good shove armor here, and then gone in a flash for 7.
3-card 11. We're pretty happy about that most days.
Yeah. I'm not sad about it.
I'd prefer to not be at 29 when I do it, on turn 1. But
also kind of shoving some armor. Going down, it should be, I believe, at 33.
I do believe I see Steven using a North Star Invitational qualifier token as his arsenal marker here. What a classy dude.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been here before.
Now we do have top 4 players qualifying today. However, since Steven has already qualified, that qualification will pass down to the next top seeded quarterfinalist. So out of fifth through eighth, whoever was the top seed, highest seed amongst the final top eight, that invitation will pass to them.
Yes. So we're seeing, see the Echo Flash pitch to or toss bend through the Oscillio ability to cycle it, doing an arcane in return. The sword with an outland skirmish coming in for 5 on hit 1 copper. If I remember correctly. So yep, no blocks called. Blade Runner out to give the sword go again.
Quick 5 taken by Steven. Didn't have to think about that very long.
So 31 plays 24, sending the other sword in.
Should be for 5, I believe.
Just a clean 5.
We got another card destined for the arsenal, most likely.
Yep. I mean, do we see the Greaves come out here as signifying?
I see at least one instant in hand for Steven. Looks like he is getting the value.
Yep, I think it seems like he's going to be flushing a lightning strike to the bottom. I think he's fishing for that combo piece, which he just got.
He found it.
That is quite good for Steven. I think this is a pretty decent go turn.
Looking to even up the life totals. Posturing the pitch.
Yep. So holding on to that Sigil of Brilliance, you're going to use that to fuel the next turn.
Bracers of Belief is an interesting include in these lists, no?
Yeah, it's a solid include because of specifically Astral Bridge. So on the combo turn, you want to be able to.
You want to see.
You want to see if you're going to hit that instant, and then just having that knowledge is very valuable. So Stephen, the 4 getting blocked out pretty cleanly by a hit and run and just a hit and run, because it is 3, not 4, as a Kassai the Cosmos Shock yellow on top.
Yeah, very sportsmanlike play from Steven there, even though blocks were declared.
Yep.
Once Mags realized it was for 3, of course, he didn't intend to block 4, especially with a Gone in the Flash being threatened now. He's seen Steven sculpt this hand. He surely knows that he has follow-up. 3 cards in hand.
Yep.
So there's more cards coming out to play for Steven here.
So blocking, covering effective 3, just taking 1 over the top. All right. Yep. Take it on the chin.
Prevented, creating an agility.
No, this makes sense. Is if Steven used the instant there, the Gone in a Flash would have to pop up at that point. So I like this play a lot. Yep.
Steven,
using the discharge to pick up, throw the Gone in a Flash for 7.
Tapping his hero. Yep. So activating an old knocker for the 1 resource. Using that resource to activate Lightning Greaves. Lightning Greaves giving him action points when he plays instants.
Yep. So he is pushing damage this turn. He has an instant to at least get a little bit of arcane there. Because there has been, with a discharge, an instant going to the graveyard. So we're seeing some armor to cover this up, plus another card. Yep, so covering 2, 4, 7. Yes.
Covering 7.
Yep, using the Sigil of Brains to pick this up.
Bouncing it back, getting an action point, sending the same Gone in a Flash again. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
I mean, Endless Era is a good card, but an Endless Era you can play repeatedly is kind of a bit silly.
That is pretty good.
Yep, and use this to go ahead and untap the staff, do 2 arcane damage, pick the Gone back up, and arsenal it for a better day, most likely.
He's still got his Sigil of Brilliance, setting him up for a larger turn next turn.
Mm-hmm.
No Lightning Greaves to leverage that Gone in the Flash, but that doesn't mean he can't find good spots to get value with it.
Most certainly. So, Max starting back with two cards. Armor's been used. We see an agility to start based off from the take it on the chin. It's a pretty kind of clean. I think is that a Blade Flurry left over?
Go again from the agility. Blue hits the pitch.
Yeah, that's it's like a comet collision, consigned cosmic shock, an entwine lightning, and another instant in hand.
Not a lot of cards that I'm thrilled about blocking with.
Yeah, this is not a. I can see blocking with the shock here. This is not a hand you're gonna really do some gone in a flash stuff with. I think, but I could very easily be wrong. Okay, yep. So the 4 coming through, paying into grains, swinging another 2, block with a comet collision. No, this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. And yep,
Steven gets through the turn cycle without too much blood being spilt.
yep,
Kassai does not have blood on her hands this round.
yes.
Sorry.
Well, now Kasai has a blood on her hands. So the Sigil of Brilliance pops, instance gone to the yard, draw a card. It's a flow state embodiment. Not exactly the best card to draw in this spot, but I think he's fishing for something better. That is an E-strike. Is he in a spot to cycle away the Consigned Cosmo Shock here?
He needs a lightning card to turn on the go again for this Entwine Lightning.
Yep, show him the Consigned Cosmo Shock he knows about. So coming in for 6.
Looks like a card and Dynamos covering 4.
Yep, Sharpen Senses and Dynamos covering 4. Get another yellow in the bin for a potential Kassai activation. Yep, cycling said shock, drawing the E-strike. Looks like he has another Comet Collision in hand, so this is pretty clean 5 go again into 5 with this amp from the staff.
So let's see. Is this a 4 card
plus equipment
11
plus equipment 16? Yep, not bad.
We do okay with that.
I mean, those are Aurora numbers, and this is a Lightning Hero, so it kind of tracks out. So covering 3, taking 2, going down to 20. And he's just going to amp and throw this Comet Collision for 5. And then the Mags is going to be immediately down to 15. So Steven kind of doing what this deck does best in lining up the attacks.
Kassai is so comfortable playing these 2-card hands.
Yeah.
But Oscillio is doing a very good job of walking the opponent down.
We saw the big combo turn, but Steven has managed to maintain the pressure. So 2 go again, 2 give and go again with Blood Follows Blade does connect. So there is a dude in play.
A dude.
And I think dude's going to get swung here for 3, most likely.
Ally's historically something that Wizards have had a lot of trouble to deal with.
Yes.
However, if Steven can find a way to amp a ping, he can take this sellsword out at instant speed potentially. But he needs the right hand context to do it.
And I think Steven's hand looks pretty solid. I saw a couple of go again attacks. So no, I think you just press the button and go for it.
Paying the price to just keep the whole grip. I believe he's starting off with an Entwine Lightning or go again. Probably going to reveal that blink.
Yep, and then gone in a flash, blink, pick it back up into.
Man, lightning is disgusting.
Gone in a flash is a silly piece of cardboard.
Indeed.
So, yep, revealing a lightning press, just taking out the dude just for safety's sake. I can definitely understand because Kassai does block quite well.
Totally fair, and we could easily get in a game state where that thing just ends up getting 6-9 value unanswered.
So Entwine Lightning, revealing the blink, gets sheltered. We're going to see that Gone in a Flash come out. The blink's going to kind of be its own 0 for 4 go again, effectively.
Now, I believe we have, was it again a Constella Uplift in Steven's hand? I predict we're seeing that head into the arsenal for some potential future use.
Yeah. Also, too, he could just play it because that instant did go to the yard.
Just get
Play
your
this,
money.
get the Gone in a Flash back.
Oh, of course. Oh, obviously, that's the play.
Yeah.
Dur.
Do you have 2 Arcane?
Yeah.
Gets a Ponder still, but
Look at that
Ponder's,
beautiful ponder, by the way. Holy
yeah,
smokes.
that art is so good.
I'm gonna need me one of those.
So it gets to Arsenal either the Gone in a Flash or a Lightning Press. I don't know if it matters too much. I can kind of see Arsenaling a Lightning Press. Um, yeah, just to have a card to block with if you really need.
Yeah, it's tough.
But you're at 13, and Kassai on 4 cards can push some damage.
It's true. Yep, makes sense. I think we saw a sigil.
Yep, a second Lightning
Flash,
Press.
another lightning press.
Yep.
A Kassai activation.
Yep.
Threatening a gold on hit.
Unsheath, slice and dice. So this first sword's going to be +4. This is a 6 with go again.
6 with go again with 2 more cards in the wings.
Yep,
it's terrifying.
Ping the 1 for the sword. Yep, when that is for Mags, thankfully it riches, getting gold to use for a future turn. So
I'm not sure we're going to have too many future turns though. These players are speeding to the end of the game here.
For sure. Steven cycling away the second lightning press, drawing another card. Looks like he drew into a Sigil of Brilliance. So yeah, this is 6 into 6, potentially more. Oh, this is 8 into 8. This is gonna force Steven to block.
No Storm Striders here against this this version of Oscillio. Steven giving up the endgame potential of Storm Striders for that Gone in the Flash combo turn.
So +3, +2, +2. Yep, this is 7, not 8.
7. Okay. He does have a Sigil of Solace in his hand, so he could put that to work at instant speed. He can also block with his Gone in Flash if he thinks he's not going to get any value out of it. I see an E-Strike in Steven's hand.
Yep, so just gonna block with a Gone in a Flash. I don't hate this. Taking 4, going to 2, going to 1. But we do know that there is a sigil at least.
Do we know Steven's Arsenal card?
It's a lightning press.
That's huge. So he sends E-Strike for 7, turns it into 10. Which, I mean, Max has got to be thinking about lightning press. He hasn't seen one yet.
Yeah. I think on end, before the turn ends, gonna go ahead and play that sigil and just look to draw something a little different. And I think that's another lightning press.
Good gravy.
Oh, that's
disgusting.
Rude.
Am I wrong, or is lightning press plus lightning press lethal?
It could be.
Now, did Steven bottom the sigil or the lightning press? This man lives on the wild side.
Yep, and I think Mags is just gonna block.
He might think he's nice and safe. I mean,
yeah,
Mags, you're so not safe.
We'll see how this goes.
You're not safe at all, sir.
It's tough.
He does have a, I see a Take It on the Chin for potential instant speed damage prevention.
Yep, and a shelter.
A lot of defensive potential here, but will he see it coming and defend in the block step?
So covering 3 currently. Yep.
Okay.
So covering 9 over 10.
Now, if I'm Steven here, I think I play it out because I don't want that to get stuck on my arsenal and potentially not even have an attack next turn. Get your money right now. Put him down into ping range.
Mm-hmm.
Make them go shields down. Well, he doesn't. What am I talking about? He doesn't have any shields.
Yeah. So this is 2 and.
I mean, all it takes is any instant speed arcane, and it's over on the spot.
Yeah, Mags has. It looks like there is an Astral Bridge too, but
I think I see a comet.
There is a Kassai to Cosmos Shock.
Yep.
So certainly crack gold and then hold priority and
I
then
mean, yeah, all he has
blast
to
you
do is just play the astral bridge, even if he misses.
or cycle
Activate.
it.
Yeah, there you go.
Cycle it, draw, and their instant is hit the yard, and that's 2 arcane. Yep, and
There's the
Steven
fist
getting
bump.
there.
Wizard does what wizard do.
Indeed.
Well played to Mags. Thanks for coming out today. Fought hard to make it
Absolutely.
into top 8. And we'll have the semis and the finals coming up very soon. Players playing for cash. And now our top 4 players will all receive a qualification. Stephen already being qualified. Like I said, he will pass that down to the highest seeded quarterfinalist.
Yep.
Thanks very much, folks.
Thanks so much.
We'll be back.